right. Let us... Hold on a minute. I'm not sure if I opened the game right, so... I remember I had to, what do you call it? Download the script extender, because I ended up finding a mod, yesterday that, actually, did what I thought the other mod did with the digipicks or lockpicking. Now we don't have to worry about, annoying, lockpicking minigames. Forgot if I showed this off screen or not. Or if I actually did this on camera. But I know I was like playing just a little bit yesterday, just doing like Radiant quests and stuff. And I was just doing that basically to grind up the piloting skill and also certain combat skills. And I was actually now with one of those combat skills, I actually had to add the perks via the console, and it was mainly because even though my fists said they did EM damage, it wasn't counting towards the perk, and that was how you leveled it, was doing that type of damage. So like what is it? Let's look at the perk. It was this one I added the stuff to. So, in order to level this one, you have to be doing that damage type, and even though, I have this one, it wasn't really doing anything with, you know, the second rank. But, yeah. I guess I have, like, a perk I can use. And then I also, when I got the piloting to max out, I also bought a new ship that we're probably going to be using for the rest of the game. But let's see what I want to spend this on. Yeah, I was thinking of like trying to get more combat perks so I could get like crippling and armor, penetration. I mean, I could put stuff in the pistol one again, just so I do a little bit more damage. I kind of want to just put it in other stuff, though, because I feel like, I've been putting a bunch of stuff into that. That's outpost management. Additional cargo links. I don't know what a cargo link would be. Really, the only one I was thinking about here getting is the this one for cooking, because that could be fun. I think I'm actually gonna put stuff in science so I can gather resources a bit better. And this has like outpost engineering. Because I'll be able to get like a bunch of resources with outpost engineering, building better versions of stuff to gather resources, you know? Let's see what this one was outpost management. What does this do? I don't want that. I'm just curious if any other of these do stuff with the outposts. Cause I built a outpost on a planet, and I forgot if this was like I said, I forgot, but I have it gathering uranium or whatever. And there's a bunch of fucking resources on the planet I'm on too that are, I'd imagine, pretty useful. Alright, I'm gonna grab a point, I think, in the science tree. And a lot of these are good because it helps with like the, what do you call it, surveying? I don't know what I was gonna say. I have like goldfish memory, I'm sorry. You know, this one's pretty easy to level. Let's get geology rank 2. You can try and get the 4th rank. So now we can get rare inorganic resources from surface objects. Okay. But yeah. This is what our character looks like right now. We're level 23 now. Like I was basically playing all night. I was just talking to one of my friends as well all night too. Like I think I went to bed at like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. So, and I just woke up just now, right on the hour, luckily, for playing this, so. But, let me see if I can open this door. There's actually 2 outposts on this planet. I was dumb and built this one first when I should have built it on the uranium thing, because I kind of figured out how that works. But, I just built like a little base with crafting stuff, futons and all that. And then I was basically doing these all night basically. I'm gonna pick up this one, but only that one, just so I can show off the ship. Oh yeah, and then I found this some new weapons as well. And I also discovered a few temples as well, just by, you know, doing the miscellaneous quest. Now this one's probably still the best one I have, and the one I'll probably be using for combat. But we have precognition. Now I have no idea how this works, because I don't have precognition in the future, and I don't know how it works in the game. But and then we have personal atmosphere, and I would imagine this is good if you're in a toxic area. That's more with the exploring, I'd imagine. Let me see if I can find my ship. There it is. This is the new ship I got. I just bought it from the vendor in and what do you call it? New Atlantis. I thought it was the best ship he had for sale, so I don't know if it's like a rank C ship, but it was the best one he had, so. And this is the inside. And then let's see who's here. I don't know where all my followers are in here. They're not there. For some reason when I was playing yesterday, like, you know, I saw Barrett on my... Wait, am I on the right ship? Oh wow, I'm confused. Wait a minute. I think I went into the wrong ship. Is this the one? Let's look outside. No, this is the Frontier. Where's my actual ship? Ship. Yeah, this is the one. It's the crew. Okay, Barrett's with me now. Okay. I'm trying to find out where my ship is. Maybe it's somewhere else. That's weird. Alright, well, because I don't know where it is, let's begin with the, I guess, the Starship Trooper quest line. Because I wanted to do all the factions I could. Probably the only one I won't do will be the pirate one. Just because that wouldn't make sense for the character at the moment, unless, I don't know. Let's do grunt work. So make contact with the settler on Tau City 2. Okay. I was able to talk to my best friend yesterday too. And he was doing okay. But I think I also maxed out, let me see, I maxed out combat as well. So that's gonna be pretty powerful. Our melee kills are gonna also heal us, 10% basically. I don't know. And then, like, honestly, I don't think I am going to, go with the fist thing. It feels like a waste of perks, but mainly because I had all the perks for the thing and I was punching people with the way, and I had the perk, right, but it didn't really change much. It still did, like, it still wasn't really that strong. Okay, game's being a little bit weird. Oh yeah, hold on a minute, let me pick up a companion before I forget. Find the entrance to my ship. Right, I found out how the light works. So how do I get on my ship? Must be like the way to do this. Come on, I would have had to find a way out, right? Oh wow, wait. That is very interesting. I don't know how to open my own ship. Is this even my ship? Oh, no. Let's track something else. That would maybe show us how we... Oh, that's my ship. Okay. Silly me. Alright, let's go grab, I guess Sarah. We can work up on getting affinity for her. Alright, now this, let me show the inside. So this is the actual inside of the ship. You know, you have like this area. And then let's go back here. So we have here.
Good to see you.
Lynn is and Barrett. And then there's like a navigational board here, so you don't even have to go into the cockpit.
Hey. Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're
Oh
feeling.
wow, she has something to say to me.
After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I don't really feel that different.
I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Take me to your leader, human.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't I already be dead if that was the case?
Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Yeah, I thought this would have been exciting for you.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Maybe these temples were intended for humans to find all along.
Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Ooh, nice. And here I thought I was the subject of your wildest dreams. Yeah.
Well, yeah, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah?
Where do I have her? Yeah, let's head back out.
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, this is the, obviously the backside. Then there's like this, what is it? Where is it? If I can find it. No, there's like a door, going this way. That's where all the beds are. There's like a toilet as well. Anyways, let's get off the ship. Let me actually track the correct quest. Does grunt work? Man, I wonder if, like, doing this quest line, would you gain the trait that would, give you, like, citizen of whatever, right? It would make sense for completing the storyline and all.
I wonder how many like an abandoned meat packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
But, anyways, let's go and, help the... I always forget what they're called, so I just call them the Starship Troopers, basically. I got another mission to talk to her? We'll do that later. There's some dead settlers. there we go. We can get the second rank of gymnastics. That was the whole reason I did it.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Okay. The audio's being weird. Hello?
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Yeah, the Vanguard sent me.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
It sounds like you could use my help. Just point me at it. I don't really care what the alien is. I just kill them whenever I see them.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Almost said that's a Chow toy for a moment. Alright, let's get the security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Okay. Let's head over here then. Where'd Sarah go? I don't think she's following us. It looks like it's in here. Let's use this.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Okay. Let's go do that then. Just back in here. Turn it on. Okay. This still says to mess with this. Did I not do it right? Tracking for sweet tuner. Okay.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get
up. Okay, so I guess this thing is Starship Troopers.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the
I
buildings.
want to
you can
kill it
throw to
myself.
get
I
them
want to
live.
at least try. Let's save though before we try it though, in case we get killed horribly.
Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks.
Where'd it go? Oh, it already ran away? Oh, there it is.
Give it hell, Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this thing with a fucking Bowie knife like a man. God. He also got superpowers. Alright, he's almost dead.
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we vanished the depths of the colony.
All that, well, I guess tracking it was useful, but all the other stuff was unnecessary when I got this nice Bowie knife. Remember that time in Starship Troopers when they just got like a knife and started stabbing the boogs? I don't remember it either.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a Terramorph.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Oh yeah, taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Yeah, here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Alright, well, let's follow her. Let's heal up a bit. Some weird alien. I have a feeling that Bethesda may have ripped off the story for Starship Troopers with if those aliens are going to be a theme for this quest line. Well, I mean, if it's a good story, I mean, you know, the greatest compliment is someone copying you, I guess, so.
Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this Terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Sounds like we need to do something then.
You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Okay. Yeah, well, let anybody know who you are.
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Alright, well, we'll go see them.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Okay, $1,800 dues. Alright, let's go back to our ship. Man, I don't know why the audio is being weird on this specific planet. I wonder if it has to do with, like, the rain or something. Oh yeah, and then one thing I did too, because I was curious, I used the GeForce graphics card thing to, like, optimize the game settings. And it just made them higher, like, it put the settings at, like, creative as, like, higher ultra. But, yeah, so I think a lot of this stuff with the game, with the audio, it must be just on Bethesda's end with their game, so they need to fix that, because it's really dumb. Let's get back on our ship. Oh yeah, and I wanted to,
when you have a moment.
get up then. I'm gonna grab some soda real quick too. Yeah, hopefully we run into planets that have more temples as well. Oh.
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like raw energy was coursing through your veins? Well, It got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Were any of the old journal entries useful?
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
Well, you never, mentioned a predecessor before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Well, I think we're making some good memories of our own.
Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just... oh, I don't know. Different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Yeah. Seems like that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget.
And this would kind of fit the, most people with the game. I find the journey boring. I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Oh, you can just be such an asshole. Alright, well, so I've noticed.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh, is she dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
Alright, yeah, I can see if we can fit it somewhere. Well, hopefully I'm a suitable substitute.
Yeah, you'll do. Look, I don't expect you to be an exact copy of Aja. Your hunger for exploration, to pierce the veil and seek the unknown, it's a common bond that we share. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright. Ooh, can flirt with her again. Yeah, I'd like to discover more about what we have here.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Okay. I mean, why would I care what you've done in like 10 or 15 years ago? I more care about the present. You. Okay, well, let's go. She's just being a woman. Alright, let's get out of here. First of all, I want to do this one because I want to test out the ship with the combat.
Liftoff looks good. All systems nominal.
Out of here.
Orbital insertion completed.
Alright, so let us track this, then set a course. Imagine we can set courses far further now with this ship without having to worry about making multiple jumps, which is nice. Wow, we already freaking ate its shield. So which one of these is... It's hard for me to tell. Okay, let's try and lock it on. I don't know which one I'm shooting. If I'm... Okay, so ballistics is on the other side now. Okay. I guess it depends on where it's like equipped. There we go. And... Wow, this is pretty strong. It's a lot stronger now that I know which button shoots which.
Their shields are gone. Take them out.
Barely taking any damage.
They just lost their crab try.
This is so much fun!
Alright. Point there. I think that was pretty much everything. Alright, well let's track the correct quest now. I just wanted to test out the combat with the new ship. It's a lot better, so return to our commander. You're just probably wondering, like, oh, they've been gone a long time. Oh, did they just like, are they alive? You know what I wish sometimes? With like companies that have like multiple IPs, but like their own different universes. But like I would like, it'd be cool if they like wrote something. It wouldn't be considered canon, but more of like a what if like, you know, their IPs had like a crossover type of thing. Like you know, like let's just say for example Warhammer Fantasy had a crossover with Warhammer 40K. I think that'd be pretty cool and interesting, just to see like what if this happened, how would the characters react.
Mind if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
But it looks like he's up there. But like it'd be cool to see like, you know, how would a character from Fallout like react by finding themselves like in Tamriel or vice versa. More like that. I mean, not like, you know, like they find a way to travel there, but more like an isekai, I guess. I think that'd be a pretty interesting story to tell.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I have a terramorph tissue sample for...
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
No survivors, sir. All lost to a terramorph, which I killed.
You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one.
What do you mean? It was easy.
If none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
Her name was Hadrian. She told me to show you this.
Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Alright. So, do you think this mission's important?
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Alright, she's not sure what it means. She wants a Dr. Walker on Mars to analyze it and confirm it's a threat.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Well, so you're telling me I can only do one of these? I can't do both paths? So I got a spacesuit. Okay. Got some new items. But imagine this is the one he gave me. It looks pretty cool. I mean, we're part of the UC Vanguard. Let's equip that. And then change our helmet. Is there like a UC Vanguard helmet? There we go. Okay, we gotta look the part, right? Did they give me like any clothes as well? Okay. I guess we have like a navy suit as well. Well, let's wear this while we're at least doing the quest. Get like a jetpack as well. I don't really think I got anything interesting there. Do I talk to him?
Busy,
or-
I hear.
No? Okay.
Clearing it.
Go to missions. So deep cover. Oh, this is if I want to join the pirate faction. Okay. Well, I'd rather do that. I don't want to join the pirates right now. I don't want to be a triple agent yet. Next time I get on a planet, though, I wanna just mine stuff for a little bit, I guess. so I can level up that one perk for science to get better rocks.
Now you can see why UC Marines that get sent here consider this posting a punishment.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go gather some rocks real quick. Well, I'd imagine going on Mars would be a punishment because it'd be very boring because there isn't much action. Oh yeah, I almost have Mars completely surveyed. Okay, that's because I need to find like those weird the points of interest, I guess is what you would call them. Yeah, that probably would make sense. I don't know if there's any near on the map though where I'm at. So I want to finish the Mars. What do you call it? Survey though, 'cause it's almost done. I can sell it later if I want. Abandoned mines. I think I was there already at some point. What's that? Unknown. Okay, let's head there. Kind of rare rock. What? We gotta like. Did it say we have to get like 50 or 20 rocks? I'm not really seeing too much resources. What's this way? Unknown. We'll go to this unknown first, I think. Because, I mean, we need to find a thing anyways, and we need to gather ore at the same time, so we can use these for any outposts we make. Curious, does getting this chlorine count towards it, I wonder, because it just said it gave us 3, and I'm pretty sure that's only because we have the mining perk. So, yeah. I remember it was weird. I found these like weird, because I think it was when I was near the cave. There's like these weird worm things, and you know, like a little alien that attacked me. So I'm like, oh, there is life on Mars apparently. So that was a kind of an interesting encounter. Sadly, it wasn't on camera, so. Alright, let's grab this lead. Put it in some children's toys or whatever. I remember watching a video about the Fallout series, and they're like, oh, in the Fallout universe, they never ended up doing that thing where they made the law where you couldn't put lead in children's toys anymore. So in the Fallout universe, they're still putting lead in stuff that would have, you know, potentially gave people lead poisoning. And they're like, oh, maybe the people were like crazier, and like, I don't know what lead poisoning does, but from what I remember them saying was like, oh, maybe because they all had lead poisoning or whatever, they would have been like more crazier type of thing. Due to the fact that you know, that law never came into effect. So. ship landing site. I don't need to worry about that. I mean, it'd be a ship we could theoretically steal, but I already have a really good ship. Where am I with the perk? Yeah, we have to get 50. I think we just have to do it 50 times, right? Well, we'll go all the way to this thing over here, but then we'll head back, I think. Sorry that I'm getting sidetracked here. We gotta get 50. I think we have to gather from a node 50 times, not gather 50 ore. So I'm pretty sure the 2 we got there wouldn't count as 2 towards the perk. Let's we'll travel. I don't even want to do that. Wait, what? Did I just see something on Mars? On the map. So Mars, Mag Factory. Okay, for whatever reason I thought I saw a temple for a little bit. It's like, oh, well I guess I gotta do that now. Alright, let's fast travel to there. I know I picked up a bunch of side quests as well, which I probably should do as well. But, we'll get to them at some point.
I think something you might be interested in.
Like, when I suspect, like, there's a quest that, or a person that was gonna give me a side quest, I immediately end the conversation. Just so, when I do decide to pick it up, it's on camera. Yeah.
Have things for you.
Oh. Have something for me. Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask. Here.
Fiber? Okay.
So long.
I don't know why he handed me that. I mean, I think the adoring fan handed me a sandwich, which means he's the best wife.
Condos aren't anything special.
And,
plenty of people call them.
in the, Starfield universe.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to Renee.
Right. How do I, Oh, it's back through here. Am I allowed back here?
I'm gonna need a stiff drink tonight after the day I've had.
No no idea where I'm going.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least they'll come crying to me if anything happens.
Was this some kind of like secret bar or something? Oh, I think this might be a area I'm not allowed if I lockpicked it. Let's go back out here. So one of the downsides to having that mod is you wouldn't notice if you lockpick something. Alright, well it's obviously not here.
Glaxon still startles me every time.
Hey.
This is... Oh, yeah, I want to craft one of these for... This is another mission board. Well, I mean... I don't need those right now. It's the same mission board I have crafted at my base, so... I would assume it'd have a lot of the same stuff.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
I was told a man... Yeah, let's do this. Captain Cowchow, Vanguard, I need Percival Walker's help investigating a troubling discovery.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
Alright, I can try and track him down.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
How much does he owe you?
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do, but just tell me where he was last seen.
Oh, I can't believe you're helping them. What a stupid waste of time.
Wonderful.
I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Oh look, I don't get why she just hates a bunch of merchants. Just out there to make money. Choose floor. Seems more like this person's problem if he owes them money. So.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Easy now, I'm a Vanguard. You might know where Percival Walker is.
Doc Walker?
you're barking up the wrong...
Andy. You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker?
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, classified information, this third one, so I'm on official Vanguard business. I need him to look at something.
Uniform certainly looks real enough. Well then, Captain. I expect you should have no problem answering a few simple questions about the Vanguard, right? Like knowing, for example, what Supra et Ultra means. You remember your Vanguard motto, hmm?
No, I don't. Let's have Sarah vouch for us.
It's all right. I can vouch for this one. She's Vanguard. True as they come.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military. Retired. Can give you my gene tag code too if you'd like.
Not necessary. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
Yeah. So I'll see what I can do to get rid of his debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? The most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the Authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
I don't like having fun, Sarah.
One soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the Authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Alright. See you later.
Guard, come here.
You.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
I'm gonna try to.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. If you give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Nah, I can just pay it. Keep your research. I mean, I probably have a lot of money right now. I imagine it wouldn't be too much. It's over here, right?
Was there something else?
I want to pay off his debt.
Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... Here. His current balance. And do remember, all transactions are final.
Yeah, I can pay that. It's only 21,000. That's easy.
Be cleared. Wonderful. Dr. Walker's dead is officially no longer our problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Alright.
Before you say anything, no.
I just gotta go back down here and they'll let us know where he is. Or the person we're looking for, at least. And that money was pretty easy to get, so it's not too bad. Hello. I took care of Percival's debt.
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the pass key. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Okay. Let's head over to wherever that is. I'm assuming it's some place on Mars. And this way, the Trade Authority is gonna like us because we were able to get their money, and also the Red Devils are gonna like us as well for helping the person with their debt. So I'd rather not burn any bridges. I need to find some time to play Final Fantasy XIV at some point. I need to fix my freaking action bars. Because that got all screwed up with the new rig. And also all my macros are gone. Hopefully I can get that done at some point. I just really don't want to play the game until my macros are done. But I don't want to have to do the macros and the key bindings. Because that's fucking work. So... let's head over this new area. How close are we to leveling up? Do I have any skill points? I do. I just realized I really want to get concealment. What does it do? I know it's the second rank I really want. Let's grab this. So perform 10 melee / unarmed sneak attacks. That should be pretty easy to do, since I have the full ranks of stealth. Now we won't trigger mines, but I don't really think we're dying from those really, so this is more of a nice bonus. The second rank is the one I want, because then we can move at any speed while sneaking, and it doesn't really affect anything. When we go here, we should be able to try and get those sneak attacks with our knife. How far away is this? 500 meters? Okay. Alright, well, let's grab this piece of lead while we're on our way there. unknown. That might be like a point of interest thing, so I actually will probably go there after I'm done clearing this place out. Alrighty. It's gonna take us a while to get the rocks for the geology perk, so I think it'll be easier to get the sneak attack one leveled up anyways. I think it would be more useful. Getting close. So let's begin to crouch. Hopefully we can surprise some people with a knife in their neck from behind. Get a little bit closer. I think I saw someone. I see someone walk past there. Maybe there's no one here. Interior, abandoned mines. Alrighty. Let's be very, very quiet. Elmer Fudge. We still have our helmet on, so there must not be any air in this area.
Access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
Yeah, we should be fine. Spacers. Wowee, they've already saw me. Okay. I might need a level this perk. Not having a follower with me, it seems. Oh well, I guess combat started. Fucking sometimes. That's what I fucking hate about having followers. Sometimes, like if you're playing a stealth character, you can't really have followers because they always get you fucking caught. Alright. Did you say my armpit? Nice. Yeah, that final rank of the melee perk is so handy. We just have to kill someone to heal for a little bit, which is nice. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and level up that perk more when probably off screen or something. I think that'd be just a bit easier to do. I won't need a follower with me, right?
Be the one dying.
More here. They must be above me. It might be worth, because it's like it heals like a percentage, right? Probably trying to get the perk that increases your health total. I mean, we'd be getting healed more, right? Because we have more health. I'm thinking probably getting that. I think at the time, though, since that one stealth perk's kind of difficult to level, I'm not gonna really worry about it at the moment. And if I do get perk points, I'm gonna put them in science for the time being. Let's put up the flashlight. Yeah, there's probably ore in here. Alien. Well, there you go. But I've been hoping that there's like a mod pack I like to play with the Wabajack, and currently it's unavailable. I'm hoping it comes back soon, that way I just have, like, you know, something to do. Instead of, like, I could play that instead of, like, Starfield, right? When, that way I don't do too much off camera, was what my logic was. I don't know how I'm supposed to get through here.
Well, we clearly can't get through this way. Perhaps we should try making our way down using the caves in the back of the area.
Okay, I'm glad she told me.
All this old drilling equipment left here to rust. Not surprising, though. Mining lasers rendered these machines completely obsolete.
Alright, well, I'm glad she's letting me know. So I gotta find some, like, cave entrance or something, is what she's saying? Or was, like, the cave area just over there? Like, maybe there's a thing I can crawl into? Man, I just realized with all the other stuff I was doing, I never changed the audio levels for the game, like, so I fixed that, so hopefully it's a bit easier to hear me. Oh, okay, so we can go this way. But, yeah. Hopefully the audio is a lot better on this particular episode. Come on, get the dumb rock. Or is this some kind of gas? Okay. Apparently it is an ore piece. I don't have time for that. It's not breaking. It's not gonna break. Maybe I need, like, a better skill in the mining perk or something in order to grab it.
Can't hear anything.
Looks like this is their leader. Grab those. there's another one. Some HP. Where'd they go? Because I need to kill people to keep healing.
I never liked him anyway.
Health. Wait, is this like an elevator? No, I don't want to do that. That takes me to the surface. Well, I'm glad the button didn't work. Righty. What do we do? Okay, that's a dead end. There must be another way around there then. No, that's the wrong way. I was just there. Maybe there's something that leads to the side here? No? Chest. Well, I don't think it would be back there. Let's try and jump up here again. Maybe we just follow this pathway or something, maybe. Yeah, here we go. There's a door here. Jump. Have enough boost to get across? Yes, we do. I found some lettuce. That's the rock we can't mine yet. My way there, so let's just go around. Okay. Go through here. Pretty huge cave, at least this part of it. Alright. I'm hoping there's a...
You must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
Alright.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Yeah, I have a tissue sample from Hadrian.
Hadrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay?
She's alive, but she was injured.
Sounds like Hadrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample.
What? You can reattach a finger, Percy.
So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Yeah, Terramorph cell.
Hadrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Okay.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here, and I wasn't expecting guests.
Alright.
Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Just paid the whole thing off, huh? Hope it's obvious from my current circumstances that that's gonna be a gift, not a loan.
Okay. You don't owe me anything.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate.
All right.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
Why would I go through all the trouble
Because if you told
to lie
me this
to you?
was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
You know, I killed the Terramorph myself, and why would I pay your debt just to find you to lie to you?
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Nope.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by Terramorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Blowing up some bugs. Yeah, get on your boots. We're gonna stop any more attacks before they start.
Music to my ears. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Okay. Well, where do I go? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Bada beep, bada boop. This storyline's pretty cool so far. Alright, so where exactly are we heading to? I think I am just gonna fast travel there. Yeah, this really reminds me a lot of Starship Troopers. It's pretty clear this has just been ripped off of that. But I mean, I would imagine if we were to save the galaxy from these Terramorphs, I mean, we'd probably get our citizenship with the United, whatever the big faction's called, a lot quicker than like 10 years or whatever, right? Or however it normally takes.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean.
Scientifically speaking,
Let's head back to the bar here. Floor 2.
Is that really her?
Hello, hello.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Okay. Some kind of background. Some backdoor action.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact.
I was worrying I wouldn't be able to go
get
through
that
something
work up
like
together?
that.
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Yeah, I can charm people's pants off.
Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Oh. It doesn't really bother me.
Oh. Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to the cabinet then.
Alright. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
What can I help you with?
Let's, you know, I'm assuming I can just travel there from here, because this is like a city, right? It's not a dungeon. So, yeah, let's land. I'm trying to think of what, if you're able to, what faction I want to do after this one. I'll probably do the, what is it, the Freestar Collective one, and then we can do Neon. And then maybe we can mess around with the Pirates if that's something we want to do. But I'm playing like a good guy character, so we probably won't do the whole triple agent thing. We'll just do what our job is.
While we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Because we're not really playing an evil character, so.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon.
Oh, this is the character that really pissed off
Heels
versus
during the
Babyface.
Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy.
Okay, this is the political character. Okay.
Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin.
Alright, well, we're gonna ignore everything she says now. Yeah, I'm more interested in what has to do with the cabinet, not what you identify as.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and
Alright, do we skip all of everything she says now?
That's not an unfair assessment. So your help, I just thought you know, while we've got a set. Or if
I don't care if Sarah gets pissed off at me. I mean, she's wrong. Don't have any questions.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Alright.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks.
cabinet chambers.
Howdy.
Okay, so some kind of diplomat.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Yep, just following orders.
Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Okay. Yeah, we need a... I'm just here. Yeah, we need the archives to stop the bugs, or the terramorphs.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
To be honest, not really, because I killed it with a fucking Bowie knife. But it did wipe out a whole entire colony. Yeah.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, like this could happen in other places. Like just one of those things killed everybody.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
Well, I am not. I've heard nothing here to convince me that we should do anything but wait. And I will not risk galactic peace on a question of if.
Yes, a fair assessment, Chief Diplomat. So then, while the data you two have presented is compelling, I think we can safely say it's insufficient for the level of action you've requested. Perhaps what we work is that.
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
I'm confused. Is she like a... It says she's a clone, so that's why I'm confused about her. Because if she was a clone, like, she's a dude, right? Or... I don't know. I'm really confused by that character. I wonder if it's like... more like... it's like a clone, but like a genetically altered somehow type of thing. Maybe. But, I'm not gonna worry about it too much because I don't really care.
EM rifle, grab it! Now!
How do I, get
We're
to the...
trying to help you!
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
Wait. Okay, I gotta equip the weapon? Okay, why can't I not just use my own weapon? There's a modified one. I wish I knew what I picked up. Maybe it's like Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Let's equip that. I have it equipped. Now I gotta...
Where are you? Switching to a new target. You've got nothing. Cowards.
Here we go. I mean, they're... Okay, they're still alive. Well, right? There we go. Up to you.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Okay. Alright, let's hurry then.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Yeah, I need to... I'm kind of interested in the clone person's backstory now. Now that I've kind of thought about that, I think maybe what might have happened is like... maybe at Heels, he didn't really... You know, he heard that, and then maybe he just got really upset right away. Who knows? But didn't take the time to see the rest of the story with the character, so... Which I can totally understand, because like, when you have all this stuff shoved down your throat, I mean, you could probably get upset pretty easily just when you suspect some things like that. Who knows? Because like the whole idea of like a clone, but it's like, you know, it kind of reminds me of Miranda from Mass Effect 2, right?
Let's move.
Because like she was like a test tube baby, and I guess that person kind of is as well.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
Alright, let me get this knife out. This thing is basically one of the bugs in what do you call it? Doing any damage to it. But well, the bugs in Trooper. It was killing the guy in the same way it does in that movie. And it's like the same kind of fighting style and everything. It just looks a little bit different.
You can't hide.
Let me do that to you, please. Why would I be hiding? I'm right in front of your face, stabbing you a bunch of times until you're dead.
All sides! They're all around us! Fall back! Fall back!
No, I'm not falling back.
I doubt they'll trouble us anymore. Nothing's gonna save
Wow,
you! Nothing's gonna save you!
Those were at 320 XP for killing one of those things. Damn.
Our experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh? Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Alright, well, leave it to me. So, I can do this myself, I think. I don't think I need their help. Plus, it'll look really good on us if, like, you know, it's just me killing all of them. And, you know, that's a good way to move on up in the world, like the Jeffersons, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's keep stabbing this one. Space magic. Come on. I wonder why these creatures are so dangerous, because, I mean, all I can tell is that they're just a fucking damage monster. But, I don't know, I'm not having a hard time killing them. So, I wonder if this might actually be a quicker way to... Okay, that doesn't really do much. Because I know when I block, I reflect damage. Guess we're just gonna stab them a bunch of times. we go.
Anything valuable?
Let's head to the next one. How many more is there? There's 2 more, I think. Alright, let's get the second one. I guess they have some weird mind control powers as well. Maybe that's why they're so dangerous. But I don't know, maybe we're too dumb and stupid for them to actually do any stuff to us. Maybe that's why we're resistant. Tougher than these 3 that we're going after.
Nice work, Captain.
It's over. Thank God.
Wait, that was it?
If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
You know, methinks that's why they're so dangerous. It's not that it's like there's a lot of them. Is that with that many, like, they influence the citizenry, and then all the citizenry are killing each other too. I think that's probably why they're such a threat.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. The universe put the right people in the right place.
All in a day's work.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Okay. Alright, do we have to go back to the United Nations or whatever the equivalent of those groups of people were?
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Let's go to the district. I think we were probably in some kind of instanced area if that's the only places we can travel to. Alright, let me put my knife away. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just information. I thought it was a mission board. I wonder what causes our character's immunity to, like, the influence, though, that the bugs have.
Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
You've got the Cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Okay.
Captain?
Mm-hmm.
Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, well, thank you.
Of course. I I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, after today's events, the Cabinet has decided to revisit its previous decision. We will be supporting your collection of the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
All right. Alright, if you're sure that's the wisest course of action. But surely there's, people better than me, right?
We see your atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Okay, you can count me in then.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Cook. Start
Okay,
getting
let's
up
go check out this forbidden knowledge.
What?
These orders can't be. Yes. Yes, sir. Consider it done. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice Archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
Yeah, they're just, it's like classified information.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, don't you think they'd be kind of scared with just what happened?
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
We'll go with Freestar Collective first.
Ah, the good Ambassador Ratcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
I think you're underestimating how likable I am.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the Ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without. Report suggests there's a disgruntled.
Alright,
Alright.
Alright, let's go. I guess we'll talk to this person first. I still need to talk to her? Okay.
Captain, would you...
So tell me about House Varun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Yeah.
Well said. There's no reason to assume they're any worse than us, despite their cultural...
Of course. But there is... another ring.
I just wanna...
We're not 100 by his public scans.
We'll figure this
Your
out
task
later.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy... Here. This... And fair warning. Now, if you have additional questions, I'd suggest you be smart out there.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Okay.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
If it's an emergency, we can try and find time.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
Are you upset that I'm keeping you busy?
You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Oh, so she got laid off.
Had we notched some significant achievements, I'd agree with you. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
I wouldn't get too upset about it. It seems like probably impossible to do anyways.
Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shattered division and a bunch of excuses.
Yeah, no matter how hard you fight, there's just some battles you can't win.
That's just it, though. They left me to my own devices, and yet I somehow screwed everything up.
Yeah, well, just calm down, it's fine.
No, damn it. For once, I'm going to say what's on my mind instead of pretending that everything's okay. Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
Yeah, then maybe you should just resign your position, Cher, and just explore. Because that's what you like to do.
Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, it's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating.
Don't worry, Sarah. We'll figure this out together.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired,
You're just doing what women do, yell at me.
I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I'm always here for you, bud.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Well, that's what I am. I'm a homie first, and sometimes homies become something more, and that's fine.
Yes?
Alright. Let us go down here.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Alrighty, so who's the first diplomat we're trying to find? Friends like these. Where's this at? Oh, I accidentally fast traveled.
I have things for you.
Oh wait, does that go the right way? Where am I on the map? Alright. Let's get up. It says we're at the UC thing. I don't know why we went to our ship right away.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Alright, let's try the... I imagine we actually need the star map. Yeah. Let's just walk there, I guess, because the map's being weird. Come on. There we go. And the sound's being weird again. Alright. Let's take the choo-choo train. It's commercial district. Okay. This is really weird when the sound cuts out. I'm just worried that it's not a bug and it is my computer, cause like you would think that they would have fixed all this stuff by now. Like it's been like what? The game came out in September. In a couple days, or I don't know. Yeah. Tomorrow it's gonna be December, right? So I don't know. It's weird. This is the Freestar Collective Embassy.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
No, I didn't know that the Collective and the United Colonies are at war. They don't really, well, I don't know why they would be. It doesn't really make sense, because like, I don't know, maybe like the United Colonies would try to force them to be a part of them and stuff, type of thing. And the other, because the other people, the other faction I kind of like more than this one that I'm with.
I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Still can't protect their own spaceport. The use.
Let's save real quick. Come on, game. Let me save.
He never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Alright. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more terramorph attacks. Well, I've got a deal for you.
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
I want to do this after. Nope, they sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty please.
Oh, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Yeah, let's try and charm the pants off her.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
Alright, well, this looks like a hard one.
I suppose I have seen some promising actions by this current administration. The cost of being wrong is a high one. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Follow me.
I'm following you. Oh, you're going this way? Okay. Well, that was pretty simple.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Alright. We can leave here now. Almost become a model citizen. Isn't gonna take us 10 years of playing Starfield. Alright, now we just gotta go talk to the space jihadis and see if they wanna help us. Alright, I think we're almost there. Oh wow, they're right next to the bank. I'm assuming that's the bank that's next door. Alright, this looks like where we gotta go. House for Runes Embassy.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Hey, what's going on? Got a person in the house? What's going on?
It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way.
How do I get through here? There we go. Some combat, it seems. Alright, let's get rid of these
And
turrets.
that, my friend, is how we do things.
Let's get rid of this robot. Alright, so I need to go get up there somehow now. Like, this place is a complete maze due to all the shrubberies. These ones. Right, that one's down.
Give me your best shot.
Right, another one down. Blow up this turret. I see one more kind of red thing on the map, but I'm sure Sarah should be able to take care of it. I think this is where we came from. Yeah, I think we gotta go this way. Well, I need to figure out how I get through there. There's no signal. Something behind here. Can't go through there. Can we like jump over here maybe? There's the stairs here. He said upstairs, so.
Can I help?
Maybe I can like climb up on top of this stuff. Jump up here? No. There's gotta be a way up there. Come on.
Running away, eh?
Here's the stairs, it seems. Okay, there's some more defenses. Come on. Like these robots. Long time to kill these guys. I wonder if I had the armor penetration perk, that would make things a bit easier. Let's get a perk real quick. Let's wait for it to load in. I can't really get anything that I want with science, but I want to try and get armor penetration because I'm wondering if I were to get that, would that improve my melee damage? I'm just trying to see what type of weapons I want to focus on. I know I have a nice legendary shotgun, but I don't like shotguns. Yeah, I think this is specific to ranged physical weapons, like the, you know, gun, a normal gun. So it wouldn't affect melee, I'm pretty sure. So let's get pistol certification, rank 2, I guess. And then one more rank in that, and we could grab this final tier. Which means I'm going to actually equip the pistol, and then hopefully by the time we level up again, we'll be able to actually get the next perk for it. Let's see if I have like a good pistol. I know this is probably the best one I have. Let me just see if I have any others. Oh, this is an EM weapon. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to... Oh, this is a shotgun. Never mind. I thought it was a pistol. It looked like a pistol to me. Let's see if we can find a good pistol. This is a laser pistol. I'm more of a fan of shooting lead at people than lasers. Okay, there's some more. Poison Kraken. Rifle. Shotgun. What's this? Nope. Okay, that means I'm pretty sure it's already favorited though. It's not actually. Alright, well, let's find that one pistol that was up here. What was it? It was the Eon one, right? Let me see if I can find it. Yep, it is this one. Let's favorite that to here. Probably gonna be doing a lot less damage for a little bit, but we'll be able to actually get a skill up in something. So now I gotta go to the basement. Alright, so we're gonna go back downstairs. Okay. Wow. One thing I don't like about this gun is that, well, it doesn't have a really huge clip, and it fires very quickly, so like it feels like you're always reloading. There we go.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Alright. Yeah, reload.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
The spaceport is in a rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Yep.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that, so you have my word.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this woman's integrity. She'll keep her word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Alright. Got the third one.
Let's hope it still works.
You're gonna need those anymore.
And there. Let it be used for good.
Alright. Now we just gotta go back to the Starfield United Nations. How do I open this? The door's locked. Is there a way to... It's like a terminal I can use to open it, maybe? Oh well, I guess we'll go the long way around. This is the first floor, so I need to go through here. That was pretty easy. I wonder how many missions there are after this. Because I'm wondering if I should like finish it like today. and just finish the, the Starship Trooper faction, or if I should continue it tomorrow. I'm gonna keep on going though. I think that sounds like a good idea. Cabinet chambers. Let's go talk to the person who's holding all the classified information.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Yep.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here. The UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Okay. Let's go down there.
Pardon.
Alright, let's go down here. Am I going somewhere else now? Alright, I thought I was going to another spot in the building. Alright, well, let's head over there then. Okay, let's go down. Okay.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
We have to go to a station.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance.
Alright.
You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Alright, so I need to go to number 18. Alright. 1. 2. Where's the third one? Number 3. Could I, in theory, lockpick stuff? No, I can only loot number 18. Okay, now we just gotta return the data. I hate how the fucking train station's down there. And it looks like you'd enter from up there, but okay. Down here. Jesus Christ, I think I went completely the wrong way. Alright. Let's try and navigate here. Let's go talk to the leaders of was the United Colonies. There we go. I always got the name of like the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective mixed up for whatever reason. Because it would seem like both factions could have both of those names.
Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Alright. Here is the thing.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain,
okay.
If you'll follow me.
Wait, am I becoming a citizen already? Like, don't you want me to kill the bugs first? I feel like you should reward me after the job is done. But, okay.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Almost there, lady. Okay. Why are we talking here?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Does this mean I can't become a citizen elsewhere?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Okay, well then I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Okay.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Sure, I can do that.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Alright. Bunch of credits as well, that's nice. I just need to go to a different floor, right? Is it on the same building? It looks like it is. Well, now we can purchase a house. That's pretty cool. I don't know where we would purchase a house, but it's good to know it's an option. I wonder if we get the United Colony citizenship thing now in dialogue. That'd be pretty cool.
I've lived in New Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just me.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Who are you?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I think I got a feeling.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Yeah, so UC faked your death.
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Alright, so yeah, they're lying the whole time, but what do you want me to do?
Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics.
Well, yeah, I know,
We
but there's
all
no
do what
option
we
for me
must
to agree with
keep
you.
ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional Terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Yeah, she was like a clone, right?
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Okay, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Go on.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Okay. I'm guessing you want me to kill him. Alright. Consider him his ass being grass.
Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Well, I can talk to the deputy.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Do I want to talk to the deputy, though? I don't see why she needs to know. I don't know if she knows he's still alive, so I can't really do that. But we'll see what exactly we're saying here. But she's the one that told us, oh, you can't tell anyone about this. I'm assuming she already knows. And that was why she was saying we gotta keep our mouth shut.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is.
Exactly. Just another prisoner. Nothing you'd ever even think of bringing up in conversation. With anyone. Ever. We understand each other?
Yeah.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us.
Well, I mean, you don't have to...
Now, Was
do
there
that.
something
Like,
in particular
I
you needed to
kept my
discuss
word.
about what we were just discussing?
Yeah, he asked me to deal with a doctor of some kind.
Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC.
What's being offered in return?
Old research team.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
No, not really.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to my ship, and then I think I'm gonna turn the game off for then, and we can finish the Starship Trooper shit later, so... Yeah, go to the star map. I'm gonna go to... Alright, I got a better idea on how to quickly go around that. We'll go just travel to the Olympus setting and do that. Not Olympus setting, system, there we go. What am I targeting? I'll go to Olympus, there we go. Set a course. There we go, oh, it won't let me because I'm in the building, that's right. But yeah, I had enough of playing this because I was playing this all night. Immediately went to bed and then woke up when I had to play this again, so I'm a little bit burnt out. So let me oops. Star map. Let's go to Olympus. And travel to our house, the outpost. And then tomorrow we'll get back into Hogwarts Legacy. And then on Sunday we'll test out Darkest Dungeon.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
And see if it's something we enjoy, and we'll find out if we want to continue it. Anyways, I will see you all later.